Hi and welcome to another video from Married to Reselling. It's just me today. Simon is doing stuff in the garden. It's just me showing you how I list, what I'm listing and some sold items. So the reason I'm doing this video is because a week ago on a Friday, I popped to a charity shop. I was running some errands and stuff. And I thought I'd have a quick look at the clothes in one particular charity shop, and I grabbed 4 tops and they all sold. I listed them on the day I got them, got home, listed them straight away because I'm trying to not get a death pile. I'm trying to list as I go. And they all sold within a week. So I was super happy with that. So I thought I'd tell you what they were, what they sold for, what I paid for them. And then I popped out again yesterday and got some things, a few little bits, which I'll show you in a minute. And I'm going to list them. I thought you could sort of come along for the journey with me and we'll see if they sell within a week. So the first things that I got were 3 Paul Smith men's t-shirts. I can't show you them because they've been posted out. Size XXL. I paid £2 each for them. And one sold for £19.99, another one sold for £16.99, and another one sold for £16.99. So I was super chuffed with that, especially when they were £2 each. And they were just men's cotton t-shirts with like different graphics on the front. One had a skull, one had like a skeleton hand, and the other one had sort of circles of like logos in or something. And the 4th item I was really pleased to find was an icebreaker jumper, sort of like a base layer rather than like a thick jumper. But it's a really popular brand. It's mainly merino wool. Apparently you don't have to wash merino wool clothing very often. So they do underwear as well. So if you can buy their boxer shorts and pants, and it says on the packaging, you don't need to wash me very often, which sort of freaks me out a little bit. But I paid £3 for this jumper, so I was really happy with that. Got it home, checked for holes and couldn't find any. Stuck it on the mannequin and lo and behold, there was a hole in the shoulder. Just like a tiny, teeny little hole, sort of just on the back of one of the shoulders. So I declared it, listed it for I think £20 because it had the hole. I could have probably got maybe 40 quid for it if it didn't have the hole. And I had an offer straight away of £10. So I thought, nah, I'm not taking that. Obviously there's interest even with a hole. Because I did state in the listing that if it's a base layer, it doesn't really matter if it's got a hole in it. And I obviously photographed the hole. And I took an offer within 24 hours for £18.99. So I was really happy with those. So I thought, like I just said, I'm gonna list some more bits that I've picked up and see if they sell as quickly, but they're not closed, they're bric-a-brac. So I'm going to show you what they are. Okay, first things first is this. I like picking Disney things up. This is like a ice cream sundae glass. It's Mickey Mouse. It's like a sort of pink colour and it's got sort of Mickey Mouse all around the rim there. And that was £2.99. And that's in our local charity shop, which is right next to the post office, or sort of right next to the post office that we like to pop into. And this caught my eye purely because I've got the jug that matches it and I use it as like a vase for flowers. I don't use it in the kitchen. It was a Christmas present and it's a bit different. But the price tag is right over part of the design. So it is an owl and the price was 99p. There we go, there he is. And it's Bird Life is the brand. Hannah Turner, I think she does flamingos as well. I've seen it a couple of times in sort of like gift shops by the seaside, but I haven't seen them for sale anywhere else. So I was quite pleased to see that in a charity shop because I think that might sell quite quickly. Trusty favourite, woodswear. This is the beryl pattern or colour. Found in all good libraries. I know that because my mum used to work in the library, village hall, council offices, that sort of thing. And on the bottom it says woodswear beryl. This is like a really good custard jug and it was £1.50. Still on the breakables, just here, Simon grabbed these. There was a 4th one, but it had a handle glued back on. So we left it behind. But it's Jelly Babies, like a big teacup mug. It says Merry Christmas on it, so it's coming up to the right time for that. Well, this one's Christmas as well. 'Tis the season to be jolly. A mug. Is this one? Be my wibbly wobbly baby. No, not Christmas on that one. So that was $1.49, that was $1.49, and this one was $1.99. So I'll look at comps, but I think I'm probably going to bundle them together. I think that's what Simon was thinking when he picked them up. But I will double check. I've got 2 of these. They're just cute sort of bowls for like dinner parties and stuff. Put it on the table with your roasted veg in, or your roast potatoes or something. John Lewis. Got 2 of those for, here's the other one, $3.99 for the pair. So put them together carefully. I don't know if I'm going to list those separately or as a pair. I'll have to check solds and what's for sale as well, and figure it out there. And then this caught my eye. It's a one system, many options event. It's for storing breast milk. Apparently little pots with lids. Ideal for storing breast milk. Pre-sterilised cups with lids, 180ml, 10 of them. Now my sister uses this sort of thing because she's got a baby. But they're all in there with the cups. And I don't even think that's been opened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's some on the other side as well. So I only got it because it was cheap, and I thought make a few quid on that. If you're a reseller and you pick up anything, you know what it's like. But £2.49 for that one. And then this caught my eye for Etsy. So we list everything on eBay, bric-a-brac wise. And if it's vintage, we cross-list it to our Etsy shop. Really, Etsy is for vintage items rather than sort of just your everyday items. And our shop is specifically vintage. So we do cross-list stuff like this to it. Vintage clothes, if we've got any, we cross-list. And Etsy's doing quite well. I think we've sold something every day this week on there, which is good. But it's like a letter storage thing that's wall-mounted. It's got sort of ships, galleons or whatever. And that was $2.49. Jason, if you watch this reminded me of you. So I'm recording my screen as I'm working so I can show you how I'm going to list these. What I will do first is just check comps on each thing as I go. So I'll start off with the woodsware jug, and I'll look that one up and create my draft listing. And then I'll take photos with my phone, use Photo Room on my phone, cut the pictures out so they're on like a nice white background, and upload them to the listing via my phone, which I would have done on eBay on the laptop. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so straight away I go to solds, and I can see that there's 71 results for woodsware barrel jug. Obviously there's a lot of jugs here, but they could all be different sizes. This one's different to mine. This has got more of a sort of tapered spout, looks more like a gravy boat, as does this one. There are a few like mine. That's a bit like mine, but that might be quite big. So I am just gonna go, I paid £1.50, so there's no exact science to this. I think I'm gonna go $16.99, and I'm gonna put best offer on. Now there are, what did I say, 71 sold in the last 90 days. Let me just take off the sold. There's 53 for sale, so it means actually there's more demand than there is supply. So more have sold in the last 90 days than there are currently for sale. Now this looks like the same person selling the jugs here. None of these pictures are that great. Apologies if you see your listing. But eBay like it to be on a white background. So that means a white background where it's been cut out, not like a white bed sheet, a white worktop, a white towel. I'm not seeing any pictures how they should be, and they should really be square as well. Yes, I'm hoping that because mine will be on a square white background that it will stand out. These ones do have the capacity of the jug, but so many people I've noticed list mugs, list jugs, anything that eBay wants to know the capacity of, and people don't put that sort of information in. Now, if I was buying a jug, the chances are I'd probably need it for a particular recipe or for a particular reason, and I'd want it to be, I don't know, a litre, 500 ml, and I may well be searching for that. So I think that's really important information. So if you're listing a mug, a cup, a jug, please put that information in. All you need to do is fill it up with water, pour it into another jug and see how much it fits, and add that to your listing, because it's vitally important and you will stand out from the people that don't add it in. So I'm going to create this listing. So it's a wood, is it 2 words? Yes, woods, ware, barrel. I'm using Simon's laptop, so I reckon there's gonna be a few typos. Jug, green, ceramic, there we go. And I will put the capacity in a minute. So I'm just gonna put, I reckon it's probably 450 ml, but I'm not gonna guess. So I'm just gonna put that there for now. It's vintage, Snoopy's barking. It is made in England, because it says it on the base. We'll just go for that for now. Jugs and pictures. Now there is a keyword that people use for this. I can't remember what it, oh yes, utility. Utility wear, or utility, we'll go with that. And I'm gonna put picture for our, oh it doesn't fit, for our American friends. I'll take out the apostrophe. There we go. Right, now here is normally a SKU box. Now I find it very frustrating that that has disappeared lately, because in there I put the month and year that I bought it, the price I paid, and the original price I'm listing it at. That has disappeared. I don't know when it's coming back. So you have to go in at the end and do it from the active listing screen is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm going to put in here, we have categories for our shop. I'm going to put vintage kitchenware and vintage. EAN, now there is no EAN, aka barcode for this product, but if there is on your product, please put it in. It makes such a difference to, like people do search by barcodes, especially if it's something that they've already got and they want to find another one. So used, obviously. Now here in the condition description, I always add information, because when I use Zip Sale to cross list to Etsy, this information transfers to the listing on Etsy, so it just saves me a lot of time. So excellent condition for a vintage item, please see photo. Approximate measurements, and then I get my trusty tape measure, which is blooming long. I didn't check how long it was, but it's ridiculously long, this one. So I will measure the height, 11 centimeters, and then I put in how much that is in inches. So let's just say 4. I'm not like bang on, hence why I say approximately. And then we've got an 8 centimeter, let's put 11 centimeters tall by 8 centimeters, which is 3 inches base diameter by 11 centimeters, which is 4-inch top diameter. And then I'll put in the capacity later. So the reason I put centimeters and inches in is because why not? We have had so many messages over the years of people saying, what is this, what's the size in inches, or what's the height in inches, when they could actually just Google and convert what we've put in for centimeters, but people are lazy. So it takes me 2 seconds to add the centimeters and inches in there, so why not add both? More chance of getting that sale. Takes me seconds. I will sort that out in a minute. So moving on, add the photos later. Brands already put in there, colour green, ceramic, picture, I guess let's put a jug. Production technique, pottery, oh, time period, let's go 60s. I think it's 60s from memory. Here I just put pottery again. Finish is glazed. Put your own. Vintage, yes. Original or licensed reproduction, original. Capacity, we'll come back to that. See, you want to kind of fill this circle, add as many details as you can. eBay is telling you that. So you want to put the capacity in there, it's vitally important. And then for the manufacturer's parts number, I just put Beryl because that's the name of the range. Origin England. And then what I do now is I just copy everything from the condition description, and then I put it in the item description, and then I say, please take a look at my other items for sale. And then $16.99. I'm not going to switch best offer on straight away. Maybe we'll wait a week. We're going to do free postage on this, and I'm going to save it as a draft. As you can see with the Sunday glasses, this is sold. There's only blue ones have sold, new and used. And for sale, there are only 4, and they're blue as well. So I wonder if they call it that. Would anyone call it that? No. Ah, here we go. So there's a few for sale in the colour that I've got as well. So $19.99, $24.99, $19.65 for 2, and then sold again only 4 but none in my colour. So I'm gonna go probably, how much did I pay? $2.99. I might go $16.99 again. Breast milk storage cups with lids, you'll see that I went to I went to Google, typed in the EAN, aka the barcode, and nothing came, well, something came up. So then I put it into Amazon and the barcode didn't bring up anything, so I just typed in the product and it came up. So I sort of copied the title, I changed the serial number in the title to reflect the one that's actually on the box. They are 10 reusable storage for breast milk, and changed pack of 10 to 10 packs. It takes up less room. I also put the capacity size in. Didn't know if I'd have enough room for the ounces, but I did, and I think that's important because that's how baby milk's measured, isn't it? Ounces, I think. So yeah, I've managed to get that in. I chose 2 categories, baby and home and garden, because they're my shop categories that I think they suit. I put the EAN in there because someone might have this at home and think, I want that exact pack again. So they might search by barcode EAN on Google or on eBay, and eBay people can search for items on Google and end up on eBay, because hopefully my listing will come up because I have completed all the item specifics, my pictures are on a white background and they're square, so they suit Google very well. Now on the condition, it's new, hasn't been, I think I'll go new without tags because they're not used. Brand new items still in box. Box has been opened. Items have never been used. There we go. Then I'll put the item specifics in. So they are bottles, they are reusable. Are they? Oh, yes, they are fridge and freezer safe. It says it on the box. Perfect for on the go. Fits all Philips Avent breast pumps and teats. Leak proof. Nice one. Easy to label. Are they pre-sterilised? Did I read that? Yes, pre-sterilised. Date dial, dishwasher safe. Doesn't say if they're dishwasher safe. Doesn't say if they're microwave safe either. Self-standing, they are, because they have a flat base. Stackable. Does it say stackable? No, but let's add stackable in there. So we have this one, $17.99. This one's new other, $14.99, $14.38, $21.99. That's not got a box. Some of them are from Germany. So we have, so they haven't got my exact model, but they've got pretty much similar. And what have they got for sold? Pre-owned, pre-owned. Let's go. I can't. Let's take that out. That includes the pump. We haven't got the pump. 1923. But that's from America. £9 plus £5 post. Pre-owned. I'm gonna go. Believe it or not, I'm going to go $19.99, and if they haven't sold within a few days, I will reduce the price. But best offer will go on quite quickly. So that's that one. See, I did a screen recording of me taking an image with Google Lens and trying to identify the make of that bowl, and it didn't bring anything up that was even close. So I'm going to have to be a detective and have a look on Google to see, oh, I'm still writing in capitals, to see if I can find exactly what it's called. So yeah, bear with me. as you can see on my draft screen, I listed the first, or created the first draft at 5:34, and I've just done the last one at 6:03. So pretty much half an hour. So now I'm gonna take some pictures. I totally forgot to do the Jelly Baby bundle. So yeah, silly me. Come with me to the kitchen. It's a bit of a mess today, we've been really busy. Back to the laptop we go. So I've just checked the capacity of the jug and the cup, so I'm going to upload that information to the drafts. So the jug was 500 ml. I can't remember, did I say 450? Might have said 500. I'm not very good with weights and measures, but I can update that, 500, and then I put it in here as well. Did it want it? Yep, 500 ml, and in here as well. Right, so here are the things I just listed. Obviously not the Jelly Baby stuff because I forgot, but I'll do that separately. So I need to put in my custom SKUs. So they're all listed September 22. So I'll copy that bit so I don't have to keep writing it. And this was $2.99 and I've listed it for $16.99 because that's there. So that means that it didn't put the other 9 in. So annoying. Simon's laptop's so annoying. $2.99, there we go. So that means that when we reduce the price, or if someone sends an offer when we switch best offer on, we can see easily in the SKU how long it's been for sale for, what we paid and how much we originally listed it for. And that's all just through the years that we've been selling on eBay. That is just the sort of information you want to know straight away when someone sends you an offer, so you know whether to consider the offer, decline the offer. It's just all really helpful information for us. You might find different something else, adding more information in there might help you, like where you bought it from, but that's what works for us. So I will do it again for this one, and this one was 99p, and that is for sale at $18.99. This one was £1.50, $2.49. And that is $24.99. And this one was $3.99 for the pair, and they're up for $25.99. There we go. I've got some other SKUs to add for some other products that I listed earlier that don't apply to this video, and I'm going to crack on and do the Jelly Baby stuff. I won't record it because it will just be out of order, but I will let you know when they sell. Well, if you watch our videos regularly, you'll watch our what's sold, what's going out in the post today, that sort of weekly roundup that we do. So keep your eyes peeled for any of this stuff in those videos or in our top watch. You never know. But hopefully they'll sell quite quickly. Like 4 items of clothing sold straight away. I was so pleased. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you didn't mind the fact that Simon wasn't in this video. We've been very busy listing and working on eBay, working on Amazon, getting the garden ready for the winter. Just, it's been manic. So he will be in the next video with me, I'm sure. But thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.